What's up everybody, it's BlueJ1 here. I'm back with a video explaining some of my strategies with my Series 7 team that I've been using for Seasons 12. Well, I started playing late Season 12 and I'm playing Season 13, so yeah. I made Master Ball tier both times already, especially for this season already. And yeah, I'm just enjoying it so far. And yeah, so this opponent right here is high ranked, pretty high ranked. And so it's time to see if we can make some good plays here. So we've got, he has a Dragapult, Urshifu, Tapu Lele, Landorus, Therian, Porygon 2, and a Ferrothorn. So pretty bulky team, while also having some really fast options that can hit really hard as well. So we have to be careful here because he has some really very good cores right there that you can just destroy us with. So what I actually chose here was I chose Articuno as a lead, Tapu Bulu, and Arctozolt. The reason why I chose Articuno as a lead is because of his Landorus Therian, because I can actually counteract his Intimidate with a competitive boost and knock it out in one hit, and I can actually gain a lot of momentum like that. And he doesn't get Stealth Rock up as well, unless he's like Focus Sash, but his Urshifu could possibly be Sash, but he actually leads off with Ferrothorn. So my game plan here is like, okay, I want to get some damage on this, because honestly I didn't expect him to bring Ferrothorn, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage right now. So I was like, I should just get some damage on it so I can clean up it later. But he actually just switches the Porygon 2 pretty instantly. And Air Slash, as you can see right here, it does like no damage. So I'm like, okay, this is like a specially defensive Porygon 2. So I'm like, okay, Articuno's pretty not that good in this game, okay? Because like I can still have it to beat Urshifu, to beat his Landorus T and stuff, but I think now that he reveals these two Pokemons, Tapu Bulu isn't going to be able to do much, because especially the Porygon 2 has Ice Beam and all that. And Ferrothorn kind of just walls it. So, well, that's especially because of the set I'm running. So I'm actually running a bulky HP and speed set with Leech Seed and substitute Nature's Madness on Leech. This is because I can have the substitute option against like certain Stealth Rock leads like Swampert and stuff to completely nullify them, and then but also have that ability to like stall out Dynamax, because Tapu Bulu is a pretty bulky mon and I can gain a lot of momentum, such as like substituting turn 1 against a Lapras that's pretty obviously gonna Dynamax and stuff like that. But yeah, I Nature's Madness his Porygon that was out, and then he switches into his Dragapult. I was actually predicting a switch into his Ferrothorn, but I guess that works too. So I'm like, he could just Dynamax here because this is his only offensive mod, and like, if he max Airstreams, then I can live it because of my Cobra Berry, and I can actually live it pretty comfortably to the point where I can easily get a substitute off and stall the rest of his Dynamax out. And he does Dynamax here. Now, I had a pretty good feeling that he was a physical Dragapult, because physical Dragapult can be really good with Clear Body in this format. So I'm like, okay, am I gonna get the prediction? And I do get the prediction right there, as he does end up being Life Orb, which Life Orb, if it was special, would have done way more than that. Probably would have almost killed me, to be honest here. So I get the substitute off. And yeah, if he was special attacking, he probably would have had a fire move, which would have definitely killed me, so that kind of just gives it away right there. But anyways, we do get the substitute off because we did have at least a quarter of our health. And now, okay, so I'm like, I kind of goofed up because I Leech Seeded him. I could have just Nature's Madness and got more damage off. than Leech Seed was, but it's okay. I think I can still do some stuff here because his Dynamax is over, and since he's Life Orb, Articuno with Scarf is going to be faster than it, so I can pressure him a little bit more. So yeah, I kind of just Leech Seeded him right there. He's obviously still going to kill me with Leech Seed anyway, so it was a kind of a interesting play by me. But yeah. So yeah, this team I wanted to build around Arctozolt because Arctozolt is insane. Its coverage is absolutely insane. Its stab coverage is just so good because not only does it have Slush Rush, which allows it to outspeed Pokemon such as Pheromosa and the Hail, even if it's max speed, but it also has insane stab coverage, being Electric and Ice, and that's like literally one of the best stab coverages you can ask for in the game because a lot of Pokemon are weak to Ice, and a lot of the times people's ice resistances are water types, which get destroyed by electric moves. And since they're bulky water types, they'll just get one shot by Bolt Beak a lot of the time. So it's just a really good combination. And then I also have a fighting coverage low kick, and then I also have a ground move so that I can kill things like Nihilego while revenging him with the Sash or something like that, which I have done before. And it's pretty good, so. And yeah, it's also there as a Max Quake option, making Max Quake things like Heat Ran, stuff like that. So yeah, I do get the kill off on a Dragapult because he does end up being, he does end up staying in thinking I'm not Scarf, so that's really good for me. Once again, surprising people with items that they won't expect. That's the good part about running these unexpected movesets and ranked battles. That's the great thing about it. Just finding these really sort of creative ways to tackle the meta. It's pretty fun. So, I mean, yeah, this team took like 2 weeks just to like finally get in the game. Like I had to build it and then I had to like breed it. So it was a long process, but like as I do all my other teams, I put the work in and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty fun seeing all this work pay off and stuff. But you also got to make some really nice plays. You know, you can't just like sit back and just let your team just destroy them. You have to like make these double switches. You gotta predict them going for certain moves and stuff like that. And with Dynamax on the table as well, it can be really hard sometimes. So that's why 3v3 has a lot of depth into it. I like it with all these factors that go into it. Because not only do you have to guess what they have, what they're going to bring, you also have to basically predict what they're going to do at that specific moment. So, but yeah, we don't get really any shift damage unfortunately on the Porygon 2 right there because I missed an Air Slash and he just recovered all that HP back, so it's okay. Yeah, I was thinking it's okay. I can just use this Porygon 2 as setup fodder for my Arctozolt because I can just max Knuckle 3 times. And, you know, he can't switch in Ferrothorn because that's just going to die to 2 max Knuckles. And then, yeah, his Porygon 2 is pretty passive because, you know, he's like, as you saw, he was especially defensive, so. And he got an attack boost off the download, so he's not going to really be doing that much damage to us. So, yeah, I just go for the Dynamax right here, and I'm like, okay, this is my chance to come back. So I just go for the Max Knuckle, and yeah, it does decent damage. I mean, it's an EV like Porygon 2, what are you going to expect? But we're slowly breaking through it, and he actually goes through with the recover right here. So I'm thinking this is actually really good because he's not damaging us, and we still get to preserve our Focus Sash just in case his Ferrothorn can somehow tank a low kick at +3, which he actually can if he's max defense. A lot of Ferrothorns do run max defense because of the physical pressure that the meta provides. So I'd use the calculator to like calculate the low kick with +3 attack, and it actually does not kill for fully health. So I'm like, okay. You'll see in a second what I do to play around that. So yeah, he's actually just using recover on this Porygon too. So I don't know why he's doing that. Like that's actually just good for me. Like he's probably just thinking he just probably wants to stall out my Dynamax and that's it. Even this recover was kind of weird. Like you already know my Dynamax is gonna go away, but I guess he wasn't really expecting me to have Sash, so he's probably like, okay, I can just revenge kill him with Ferrothorn and stuff, so that'll be good. But that's not gonna happen. So I just go for the Bolt Beak here. He can't switch into it, and Porygon 2 obviously is going to die to a +3 Bolt Beak. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty satisfying for you guys to see right here. Porygon 2 get destroyed by a Bolt Beak because Porygon 2 is such an annoying Pokemon to face. I'm gonna just say that right now. It is just way too bulky. Like it, you know what? I think it's pretty healthy though to have because there's so many broken Dynamax Pokemon, like all these Ultra Beasts and stuff lying around. So yeah, gotta take those hits. But yeah, we do knock it out right there with the Bolt Beak, as I said. And yeah, so his last mon is going to be that Ferrothorn at full HP. And so I actually wanted to prevent Iron Barb's damage and possibly even a Rocky Helmet. So what I do is I go for the Icicle Spear, and Icicle Spear is actually not a contact move due to it being obviously how the mechanics of the move works. So I just go for that and get him to like 60% of health. And he actually reveals to be Body Press, so we did get the prediction right on the max physical defense. I mean, like, if he was Body Press, like, you gotta expect... I think that's a pretty good indication that he is max physical defense, so that's just, like, these really small things that you gotta notice about these teams. But, yeah, we just do get the low kick right there, and now it's going to kill because we do get the chip damage off. And, yeah. That was a really close game, and, like, her result is just insane.